Hello everyone and welcome to Rob's Rogues. And as you can tell from the Hall of Justice sitting here, that can only mean one thing, guys. That means, yes, it is the Young Justice 4-inch line Collect and Connect Hall of Justice Wave. And I have the final two figures to be able to complete this whole thing. Today, we're taking a look at Stealth Tech Kid Flash. And right off the bat, these final two figures, Stealth, Kid Flash, and Aqualad, I was afraid I was not going to be able to find. I'll talk about this in the Hall of Justice review that I'm going to do. I think most of us have probably heard by now that they are going to be, Mattel is going to be canceling all of the Young Justice figures. They're 4-inch and 2-inch, or 4-inch and 6-inch, excuse me, figures. So, I think there are 4 more figures, supposedly, that are supposed to come out, and then the line will end, and that will be Superman, Artemis, a repaint of Robin that looks more like Tim Drake, and finally an Artemis. Supposedly, we'll get into more of that later. But right now, this is for Kid Flash. I have him already out of package here. But speaking of package, like we've done for all of the other Young Justice reviews, the Collect and Connect piece, as you can tell, it says Hall of Justice piece included here, as if you couldn't tell here on the front. The front of the package just says Kid Flash. I don't think they went into any other, printing to be able to put Stealth Tech on here, although it does say it on the back of the package. The other two pieces we get are the mirrored pieces from Wave 1 Kid Flash. So it's the opposite pieces that we got here as part of the steps, and most of the word Justice is right here. Let's take a look at the bio, which this one's kind of an interesting little bio just about his suit. It says a covert ops unit requires covert operatives, and a Kid Flash dressed in bright yellow and red doesn't exactly scream stealth. But with Stealth Tech, Kid Flash can instantly darken his look by tapping the lightning insignia on his chest. And out of all the figures, Kid Flash, and in the cartoon series, Kid Flash uses his Stealth Tech more than anyone. So the other figures in this wave are Aqualad, Stealth, Sportsmaster, Kid Flash Stealth, obviously, and this one just says Robin, but as we've known from my review, this is a Stealth Robin, which he has never appeared in the cartoon series in this outfit. Then you can see other figures in the wave, which we have done all the reviews for all these other figures. So, and there's the completed Hall of Justice. Same packaging as before, and now we'll take a look at the figure of the hour, Kid Flash, in his Stealth outfit. A very nice likeness to Wally. As I drop him. Nice shading here. There's some light gray going on top of the darker gray. All the same standard action figure articulation. I think his eyes pop out just a little bit more on this figure than the normal traditional figure. Put a little bit of extra light on him. Blind him here. Maybe go without the light. How about that? Very nice looking figure. He does come with 2 little accessories. Comes with these little, looks like they're supposed to represent speed waves coming off of him as he's running fast, and they clip right to his wrist on both sides. Supposed to represent him running. Kind of have him in a pose here, like he's speeding away really fast. I guess I should have this one this way if I was doing that. As he goes zipping by. We've already We've already received a couple other accessories from Kid Flash. The little meal bags that say fast food on them. So I don't know what other kind of accessories you could give Kid Flash. This is kind of cool. Might have been nice to have these also with one of the other Kid Flashes, but as he's just going to be standing here, then it looks like some type of weird, almost a weapon, I guess. But it's supposed to be him just running fast, so that's what those are. He does come with 2 pieces of the Hall of Justice, just like we mentioned before. He comes with part of the base and almost all the word Justice here. Now for the collect and connect purposes, I'm only going to do just the base for the Hall of Justice here. Snap this into position. No real snapping involved there. The only reason I'm not going to put this top piece on up here is I still have to get Aqualad's piece in here first. And I'm afraid if by having this in here, I'm going to be in a weird position trying to slip this piece in this, have to go down in here and then back up into this piece. So I will actually attach this one with Aqualad when I do his review next. So I'll get Kid Flash to stand here on the Hall of Justice. We'll zoom in here to Wally, and I'll bring out the other 2 figures. Here's the first Kid Flash we have received from this wave in Wave 1. And then we have our 2-pack Kid Flash. So this was kind of a gripe with me during these reviews, that in this line of figures we already have 3 Kid Flashes in this line. We have, you know, his single figure that came with the Collect and Connect piece, a repaint of his stealth suit, which is, you know, alright since he's in the TV series. About half of the show, half of the series, he's in this outfit, so I can kind of see them doing that. And then we got another one with the Flash. And it really kind of seems redundant. I think this is kind of what hurt the line to some degree. They could have very easily, we could have had just one Kid Flash. They could have packed him with the Flash in a 2-pack, and for 2 other figures, there have been enough characters in the cartoon series, we could have 2 completely different figures to have more of a collect and connect piece and to have a bigger team that will eventually be standing on here. So just for displaying purposes, I'm not going to have all 3 Kid Flashes and all 3 Aqualads and 2 Robins up on this display stand. Now there is a 4th Kid Flash and a 4th Aqualad that are Walmart exclusives that came with no collect and connect piece, and I didn't even bother picking up those. The store shelves are flooded with those 2 variants, and I thought there's really no need to pick up that at all. But a short and sweet little review here for Kid Flash. We are nearly done with the Hall of Justice. And we'll get into more of what I think of the line as we do the whole entire group here on the display stand. So we will end this review right now. This has been Rob for Rob's Rogues, and today we have been taking a look at Stealth Kid Flash from the Young Justice 4-inch line. And as always, we will see you guys next time.